Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Firecracker. And you think I would be in a better mood, but I'm not. You see, the last time I was on FightNite, I was seen as the big gold champion. And as I said, I was awarded the title. But apparently, that was not the case. Because you see, after I hit that stop button on the camera, I had Puma come up to me, the general manager, take it away. They might as well take me. Now I really know what the cops were coming for me. As I was saying, Puma came in, ripped the belt away from me, and said, straight to my face, "You don't deserve it." And frankly, I agree with him. Because mentally, I'm not there. For you to understand me, I need to tell you my story, the Firecracker story. But first off, I need to give a thanks to my friend, TheNicsick, for giving me this reboot of Total Firecrackers for you to see my life uncensored. Firecracker story. I was just a boy who loved sports entertainment, pro wrestling, and I would go online and watch. I thought it was the coolest thing, backyard wrestling. I would see all these promotions and federations, and I saw this hot one called FightNite. Before it was even on here on YouTube, I found their old FightNite website. I found their videos on Metacalf, and I was like, how do I get to that? And I finally found my way. The time was around Fightline 2. I sent in, I don't know what I would call it, application, but I wanted to be part of something that I knew that would eventually become the best of the best. And they declined my offer. Multiple times, I might add. But the time was late September 2013. I think it was before the show Burnout. They finally let me in. And at that show Burnout, I made my first FightNite appearance. And unfortunately, I don't think there's video footage of that due to some technical difficulties. But on that show, I came in, took that microphone, which was probably a TV remote at the time, and made my claim. Because you see, at the time, there's this guy named Fear, who came in months prior to me, and he was built as the unstoppable force. But that's not what this story is about. This is my story. You see, on that first segment, I came in, my first appearance, wearing a TheNicsick t-shirt. And many people would poke fun of me, but simply just ask me why. It's because I had nothing. I had nothing. I came in after months of wanting to get into FightNite with nothing, because this is my chance to show the world who Firecracker is. But then TheNicsick came up to me. I'll never forget this. He gave me one of his shirts. And I owe it all to TheNicsick. Because without him giving me that start, giving me that identity in the beginning, I wouldn't be here. But I can't say it was a memorable career. But I've had my moments. You see, my first couple of years in FightNite, that was my peak. I came in winning titles.
1, 2, and 3, ring the bell.
Left
A chokeslam already.
and right. I even got a huge win on my first fight line against the top name, like Gazin.
Right here, Firecracker could give him that fatal choke slam. It could be over. It's over.
Finish him off. 1, 2,
Top it all off, I won the FightNite Championship from NPK.
He's cashing in. You're not cashing in.
And another choke slam! Firecracker! Firecracker going for the cover. He wants this over. 1, 2, 3. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Firecracker has cashed in his money in the bank. Gets the FightNite Championship.
But then after I lost that title, and about a few months later afterwards, Firecracker's flame went out. And I was kind of lost. For many years, I watched new faces come in left and right. Hellstorm, Dynamo, all these two different names from over time. And Firecracker got shoved to the bottom of the card. So it was 2016 where I decided to take some time off. And that I did. Took some time to reflect. And then the year was 2017. I made my triumphant return. Firecracker was back, better than ever. Winning over the likes of the world champions. And then it all culminated. At the Royal Rumble, I would outlast everyone and punch my ticket to a championship match that I have earned at FightNite.
These two men, you get out of the fight line. No, stay in. No. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the 2017 Royal Rumble matchup.
Fitting. It was against the same man I got my big fight line moment against in the past. Gazin. But the story would be different this time around.
1, 2, 3.
That's it, and the champion.
I lost. And since then, to sum up my Fight Night career. Just give me a moment. I was kind of just there, floating, doing much of nothing. My one big chance to rise back up. And I blew it. I blew the candle right out. And since then, I've just been a face. But I became that guy where when you needed someone as a backup and a replacement, you call Firecracker. So here we are. 12-1. And FightNite's doing the last chapter. And they build it. And they set out the invite to any Fight Night superstar ever. To come back for this one last run. And to finish it. And you might think, Firecracker, why don't you use this as your launching pad in this last chance? I don't think I'm worth it.
This is my evolution.
Think with me now, I won't leave you forsaken. See through my eyes and I know you'll awaken. Reclaiming my voice so I won't be mistaken. Enter the walls of your brain like a breaking, but it ain't hit, it's a source of relating. Vision be blurry but destined for greatness.